Democratic mayors of large cities are renewing calls for federal help over the ongoing migrant crisis. The mayors of Chicago, New York City, and now Denver are all requesting federal help and coordination with Texas over the growing number of asylum seekers arriving in their cities. CBS News chief foreign affairs correspondent and Face the Nation moderator Margaret Brennan joins us now to speak more about this issue. Margaret, thanks for being with us. Texas Governor Greg Abbott's busing operation now already transported more than 80,000 migrants to some of those Democratic-led cities. So tell us about what this means for those cities, the national security implications here, and how the federal government can really step in.
Well, those migrants who are being bused by the governor of Texas are people who are within the U.S. system. They have crossed the southern border, but they are here in a legal process that is claiming asylum. Right now, one of the issues being debated among Senate lawmakers is whether to change asylum laws to basically make it harder to come here, to raise that credible fear standard so that it would perhaps dissuade people who are coming here for economic opportunity, for example. But in the meantime, those numbers are at record levels. As our Camilo Montoyes has reported, the numbers are now at 225,000 people in the month of December. This is a record monthly high, and that's not even including those who came in through ports of entry. That's about 50,000 a month, he reports. So this is the crisis that is coming across the southern border and now being bussed into these blue states, many of them, and blue cities. These Democratic mayors held a press conference this week with the mayor of New York to beg the federal government to do more, to plan the transportation of these migrants, saying that obviously they can't all stay in Texas. They recognize that. But when they cross, can there be a federal plan to move these migrants in a deliberate way? Because in Denver, in Chicago, in these cities where it gets very cold in winter, where people are being bussed in at all hours of the day and night, it is inhumane, they are arguing, and their systems are overwhelmed and their taxpayers are overwhelmed. So there are restrictions they're putting, just as they did in Chicago, on, for example, the hour of day that buses can arrive and drop off migrants, and also where they can do so. This is something New York has decided to adopt as well.
Okay, a really fluid issue. We'll keep a close eye on that. Margaret, thank you. And you can watch Face the Nation Sunday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time on CBS, or stream it right here at 1:30 p.m., 4:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. right here on CBS News Streaming.